So let me check real fast. Are there any others I can complete? That's more Thieves Guild quest. Wolf Skull Cave, Onmund. Let me go ahead and track that. Is there anything else in here? I do not think so. No. Not anything college related anyway. Okay, now I'm going to go check out my new digs. I actually know what they look like. That's the enchanting table that I use more often than any other. But I'm going to go start transporting stuff up there, I guess, from my room over here. Which I guess I probably don't actually need to do. I could just leave it over here. Nah, I'm probably going to take it all up. I've got some weight now, with the dragon bones especially. That's for sure going to weigh me down. Those are going to be such a pain in the butt to move at any point in time. This is my sell stuff wardrobe, so I might actually just leave all this here and just come back to it anytime I know I need to sell some stuff. That's not something I can sell. What the crap is that in there? And I might wait to come back to this until I have that speechcraft perk that allows you to sell to any item to any merchant, because then I can just take all that and just unload it wherever. 10 Nern root. Alright, how much is that going to weigh me down? 278. Let's see if I can grab all the soul gems out of here at least. Which I think I can. Not the iron ingot. I guess that's okay though. I'll use it to determine where I'm going to want to put all that stuff when I do eventually carry it all up. I kind of feel like Zargo's going to die pretty quick. Like I'm going to lose him kind of fast, and I don't know. He just seems too foolhardy. Too cavalier. He'll go wading into combat. And he's a cat. Cats don't swim. You can't wade into combat when you're a cat. Spellcaster? And here are my new quarters. Yes. Yes, very rich indeed. Yeah. Display cases? I basically already robbed this place blind, so I'm not sure there's even anything. Yeah, display cases just hanging open. Those boots look magical. And they're worth 600 something. Did I just find magic boots? Increases shock resistance. That's so not worth. Those would be amazing for Morokai. Oh my god, if anybody's having trouble with Morokai, there's boots sitting on this shelf that'll probably make him just a breeze. 40%, 40%. I probably could have beat him that first time when I was like level 15 or 16 or whatever, with 40% resistance. There's my big bad alchemist bed. Oh, an unusual gem. Okay, so somebody gave me a comment, and I probably need to look who that person was up and give them a shout out. If you're still watching this, feel free to comment down below, and I'll definitely tag your comment and say, this person is amazing for giving me this information. But what they said is that quest items, the ones that you can't drop, don't actually weigh you down. So let's see if I can find a way to test this right now. I'm at 285. Because there are so many different things that have like a 0.5 or sometimes even less weight, I want to find a more reliable way to test it than just picking it up and seeing if my pound goes up, my carry weight. So if it's 0.5, the gem is that I'm getting ready to pick up, it's half a pound. So if I pick it up and my carry weight doesn't change, it might just mean that I wasn't quite a full pound over 285 yet. So it might not mean anything. Not seeing it change will not, make me certain. However, these Nern root are only a fifth of a pound. So if I drop these until I see my carry weight go down, I know that my carry weight will be within 0.2 of going up to the next number. So when I pick up a 0.5, if its weight adds in, it will certainly take me up the next number. I may be thinking about this too much, but that's quite alright. I'm going to drop these one at a time. Oh yeah, and I found out, when I first started playing this game, this really weirds me out too. When I first started playing this game, any of these sliders I could, of course, grab with my mouse and slide them, or I could use the arrow keys on my keyboard. And they're actually working again. That weirds me out. I could use the arrow keys on my keyboard, and I noticed this in dialogue too. I used to be able to use the arrow keys on my keyboard, and I can't now. But I found out a while ago you can use WASD as well. I'm using WASD now. Or I guess just A and D to move it forward and back. Okay, drop 1. And my weight went down immediately. Okay, so I'm now at 284, and I'm within 0.2 of 285. So unusual gem added. 284, check it out! All the complaining I've done about quest items, not being able to drop them, it's all mute. Doesn't matter at all. They don't weigh you down. That's awesome. I've been giving really crappy advice this entire time. Pick up all the quest items you want. Every time you see those gems, I've passed up some of those gems. I think. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah. That's so silly. I will eventually pick... Ooh, Nirnroot. I'll take that right now. I'll eventually pick all this stuff up. I'll eventually pound through a bunch of alchemy and get a bunch of skill ups on it. But I might show parts of it. I'm not necessarily going to go grinding through all that right now. So let me, I guess... Onmund's Request is the last college quest I have to do, and then maybe, I know that Shalador's Writing is a radiant one that I can continue, like once once I wait 1 or 2 days and Urag deciphers the first set of writings, I can get a quest from him to go get more writings. I am going to attempt to go finish Onmund's quest right now, though, if I can. And I am going to be moving on to something else after that. I'm not sure I want to go straight through the rest of the storyline stuff. The Way of the Voice and or those Blades quests. I think I might actually want to start my cataloging of Daedric quests. I'm not certain. Okay, so Enthir, he's around here somewhere. He's up top, I bet. Ah, hello, Enthir.
Mage triumphant. The college, Skyrim, all of Tamriel owes you a great... I'm quite pleased that we're back to business as usual.
I am too, Enthir. You have no idea. I understand you have something of Onmund's. He wants it back.
How precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said.
It's in everyone's best interest if you return the amulet, Persuade. What if I were to pay you for the amulet? There must be something I can do to change your mind. Okay, so I really want to go with this bottom one, but because I would love the speechcraft level up, I'm going to try to persuade him.
Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I find I'm only concerned with my own.
I'm implying that your best interest is one of the ones that is better for this consideration. Okay. Let me try to go through this dialogue again.
I've already made it very clear that all of my trades
there must be something I can do to change your mind.
Look how persistent you are. It's charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved.
Mostly.
Following me?
What's your point?
You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now?
I'll get the staff for you. You won't let Onmund out of his trade, but you want out of yours. I'm going to ridicule him, sure.
It's an entirely different situation. I don't expect you to comprehend the nuances of these matters. Regardless, I'm making you a very simple offer. You get me the staff, and I give you Onmund's precious amulet. Do we have a deal?
He's getting so angry. So you want your staff back?
Yes. I thought we'd gotten past that bit already.
Well, I need to know some stuff about the staff.
Onmund's amulet in exchange for my staff.
I'll get the staff for you.
Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact.
Find the staff for Enthir. I can't even ask him anything about the staff? I guess it should be obvious then, huh? Enthir insists that Onmund sold him the amulet in question, and he will not go back on a trade. If, however, I can recover a particular staff for Enthir, he will give me the amulet. I'll need to search Brittleshin Pass for the staff. Yeah, because he clearly said, yeah, the dude ran off to Brittleshin Pass. He started throwing fireballs at rabbits. And a little kid ran in the way. Turned out it was the Jarl's daughter. It really just gets worse from there. Okay, so now I know where I need to go. Before I go there, I've got almost 300 carry weight, so I'm going to have to do some merchant running. So I'll see you when I'm on the path. So I stopped by Onmund just to see if there would be any dialogue options, and sure enough, there is. I'm working on getting your amulet back.
Oh, good. I was really afraid I'd lose it forever.
I guess that's all he's going to say, so that was totally not worth it. Oh, doggy. Another thing I noticed before leaving the college is that there are some new spell tomes available. So what all do we have here? Oh, I got a brand new Reanimate Dead. So there's Raise Zombie, then Reanimate Corpse, then Revenant. I'm going to be picking up Revenant. I've got a new Atronach too. There's Flame, of course, I've had. There's Frost, I now have. And I'm going to pick up the Bound Bow, just to sling it a little, have some fun. Banish Daedra. I got a feeling, especially if I'm going to be doing the Daedric quests, that I'm probably going to encounter some Daedra. So let's do it. I don't only work on the weaker ones, but that might be worth it. So let's learn some up here. Banish Daedra, Bound Bow, Frost, Revenant.
Next.
Magic. Okay, I think Frost Revenant is just going to straight up be stronger than Flame. Yeah, it costs a lot more mana, so I'm just going to take Flame off, put Frost on. I have to switch my hotkey as well. Reanimate Corpse to Revenant, same thing. Yeah, Novice level, Apprentice level, Adept level. So taking Corpse off, putting Revenant on. Now the only thing that I got to worry about is that I might not have the mana. 140, 120. Okay, so I've got the mana to cast them. I might not have the mana to dual cast. But hopefully I will get that somewhat soon, and or get the perks that bring that cost down. Don't have enough to double cast the Bound Bow. Yeah, I probably won't have enough to cast. Is that a Falmer arrow? It says Bound Arrow, but it looks like one of the split-tip Falmer arrows.
The people of Skyrim have no appreciation for what we do here.
Interesting, interesting. Can I pick up the Bound Arrows? That'd be too cool. Alright, and one more guy I wanted to talk to.
I'm not one for commendations, but I might have lost everything that...
What do you have for
Please
sale?
make sure your hands are clean before touching anything.
Just
all
books. Any books that are going to be very valuable. Actually, quite a few that probably are valuable in one way or another. I don't see any spell books, though. Alright, so, after some more merchanting and anything I happen across that's interesting, I'll see you guys when I'm out in the wilderness. Alright, I'm not too far from Brittleshin Pass, and on my way over here, I actually got to level up. So I figured I'd save it and show you guys whatever I decide. I'm still feeling comfy with my health, so I'm going to start stacking on my magicka again. Especially if I get to a part of the game where I'm making good money, like right into the 20s, I'll probably start sinking quite a bit of money into just skill ups whenever I can catch them and get them, and that might let me sprint my destruction way out ahead of my level, and that might allow me to acquire some spells that I can't quite cast because of my mana pool. So I'm probably going to be focusing on magicka quite a bit here for a while. Now I have a perk to use, and I think I kind of want to go up the conjuration tree for... well, I can't get adept yet. Okay, interesting. I think Frost is adept, and a couple others are adept level spells. I may have to look into buying some conjuration skill, and that may make me want to save this perk. Let's take a glance over here. Ooh, I can get the next rank in fire. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to save the perk, because that's huge. I'm focusing primarily on destruction, and that is an extra 25% damage to my fire spells. Which, as I'm sure this will indicate, is pretty darn big. Okay, so Firebolt's doing 37 damage now. Fireball, he got an extra 10. It's up to 60. Fire Runes, 50. Flame Cloak. This is one of the other spells I bought. For 60 seconds, opponents in melee range take 8 points of fire damage per second. Targets on fire take